So, hello and welcome to LastofAvari's weekly-ish livestream. It is not called weekly-ish for no reason, obviously, so I've got this possibility to stream some more, and since by the end of the week I will be doing some more of Terraria together with Suburban Fox, so this time I will actually try to finish the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, and let's actually launch the game, because that's probably a good thing. Of course, I have a few different saves, so I can get slightly back, since I was having trouble with that fight during getting through, or trying to get through all the horde of monsters from Oblivion. But we will see how the things will go this time. Let me switch. The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, and if we will end it now, maybe like in a week or two, I will find the time to start Skyrim, the Elder Scrolls 5, and a special edition of it. But yeah, let's load. We have this save before we entered that other district, and we have save here where we met that agent of the Dark Brotherhood, I think. So yeah, we could get back. Yeah, guys, let's actually go through it. Hopefully you had enough stoner. I'm not a huge fan of that, but you know, everyone has preferences, and yeah, as you can see, a lot of guys here that I was defeated previously by, and I want to just rush into the temple and then wait for Martin to come. So I haven't had to defeat anyone at all by myself. Yeah, and let's remove the sword, because that was really not in the right place.
We're too late. Mehrunes Dagon is here. Lighting the dragon fires will no longer save us. The barriers that protected us from Oblivion are gone.
Yeah, I kinda noticed that, judging by the
I don't see how.
everything around.
Mortal weapons may hurt him, but now that he is physically here in Tamriel, they have no power to actually destroy him.
Yeah, and what's about this amulet of yours?
Wait, yes. The amulet was given to mortals by Akatosh. It contains his divine power. But how to use this power against Dagon? The amulet was not intended as a weapon. I have an idea, one last hope. I must reach the dragonfires in the Temple of the One.
Yeah, you are standing right inside of it.
You'll just have to trust me.
What's left?
I know now what I was born to do, but I'll need your help. I have to get past Mehrunes Dagon somehow.
We already passed, thanks to your AI.
And I'll do the rest. Lead on, my friend.
That guy wasn't stuck fighting enemies and just followed to the door. So yeah,
I'm with you.
you're here, and I'm here as well, so I can just come to him and enjoy all of the end, this time properly.
I do what I must do. I cannot stay to rebuild Tamriel. That task falls to others. Farewell. You've been a good friend in the short time that I've known you. But now I must go. The dragon waits.
So that's the dragon, Mr. Dragon, and that's the power of Akatosh. That looks really nice. The whole dragon of fire. Now I don't have the sword obstructing my view, because at this point you are locked to your place and can't do anything at all. And that's a hell of a one nice thumbnail for an episode. I guess I will wander around for a bit, because you know, 5 minutes is too short for an episode. Mehrunes dragon is banished once again, and we have this beautiful statue.
The amulet is shattered. Dagon is defeated. With the dragon's blood and the amulet of kings, we have sealed the gates of Oblivion forever. The last of the Septims passes now into history. I go gladly, for I know my sacrifice is not in vain. I take my place with my father and my father's fathers. The Third Age has ended, and a new age dawns. When the next Elder Scroll is written, you shall be its scribe. The shape of the future, the fate of the Empire. These things now belong to you.
Yeah, and they will, so I will mess around for a little bit.
Where's Martin? I must congratulate him. Mehrunes Dagon is defeated. Cast back into Oblivion. We've won!
Yeah, that's right here. You know, the statue.
What do you mean, gone? We saw the temple dome explode. The avatar of Akatosh appear. That was Martin?
Yeah, actually...
The joined blood of kings and gods. The amulet of kings. The divine power of Akatosh. Then Martin is gone. Yes, sealed forever. Mehrunes Dagon and his ilk can never threaten Tamriel again.
Well, at some point,
Martin is dead,
they probably
but
will.
he died an emperor and a hero to rival Tiber Septim.
But probably we have like 100 years or so, maybe more, before the next visit.
This victory is not without cost. We've lost Martin Septim. What an emperor he might have made. His sacrifice was necessary, but it leaves the Empire without an emperor. I don't know what happens now. There are troubled times ahead for the Empire. But now is not the time to worry about the future. Let's just give thanks that we're alive! In my capacity as Lord High Chancellor of the Elder Council, I hereby proclaim you Champion of Cyrodiil. And, as a small token of gratitude for your service to the Empire, I have ordered a suit of Imperial Dragon armor made for you.
Oh, thanks. And when it will be done...
Imperial Dragon armor is normally worn only by the Emperor himself, but you deserve no less, champion.
Well,
I know he's gone. As the Chancellor of the Elder Council, my concern now is how to choose his successor.
That's quite troublesome, because, you know, he's supposed to be the last somewhat legitimate heir to the throne, and now he's no more, at least in this world, so the Empire without an emperor will probably not be staying as a whole for much longer, if you haven't, any plans for it, but...
We are now the stewards of the Empire. We can hold the Empire together in the short term. But to be honest, I don't know what will happen. The provinces have been restive for years, even before the latest crisis. With no legitimate claimant for the Dragon Throne, troubled times lie ahead. You have earned the highest rank possible in the Order of the Dragon, the illustrious Order of Imperial Knights, founded by Tiber Septim himself. It is a high honor. Only 6 other champions have been awarded in the history of the Empire.
Okay, so I
The
guess
dragon will stand forever as a memorial
we're
to what
done
you and
with
Martin
this
did for
guy.
all of Tamriel.
Will you leave for the broken columns as well? Because the dragon is not bad, even in its stone form. Well, yeah. Let's quit this scene and maybe we'll at least fix our stuff, cause my smithing skills were not ideal to begin with, and at this point they are not really good enough either, so I am kinda stuck with let me see. Yeah, that's like not really a lot of health. 0 and 37. Weapon is slightly damaged because I haven't really... Well, I guess I'm not everybody. But do I have any special quests? I don't have expansions here. I have the full game of the year version on GOG. But I wonder, can I just install that version instead of this one and then put my save from the basic game of this version, and then it will maybe work, maybe not? I'm mostly interested in playing Skyrim, because I was messing with Bloody Skies for a bit too long. That's like 80 episodes. Let me see. 2 weeks, so I can just wait for 2 weeks, but maybe that's not a good idea, and maybe let's look into this. Nice, that's still a day, at least a few hours of it. And let's see here, where is it? Oh, this building. Okay. Let's have a talk. With this guy.
If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times, I've never been to Cyrodiil. Oh, hang on, you're someone else. Apologies, my good friend.
And you're
I
drunk.
mistook you for someone else. Always being asked about it, I am. Didn't I see you in Cyrodiil, they say? Well, I'm sick of it. Sick and tired and sick, and perhaps a little drunk. But never mind. You look like the honest sort, so I've got a job for you. You're going to travel to Cyrodiil and find out what sort of impostor is trying to besmirch my good name. And you're going to tell him... I'm quite capable of besmirching my good name on my own. You should cease and desist immediately. There's 50 gold pieces in it for you, friend. Right then, off you go.
Well, let's go into another walk. Let me see. Travel to Cyrodiil and find the man who's impersonating him. So where is the Cyrodiil? Here. Alright. Let's go there. And just ask different folks about it.
We're here to serve. Reynald Germain? No. Don't know anyone by that name. There's a Gilbert Germain in town, however. Maybe he can help you.
Yeah, I'll check him
He's
out.
staying over at the Newlands Lodge, but you also might find him walking around town. Good luck.
Newlands Lodge. Alright.
Well,
I'll go ask there to begin with.
What's new with you?
I ran across a couple of mud crabs not long ago. You may speak. Annoying.
What's going on with you?
Maybe up there.
Can't stand the
How
sight
can I
of
help you?
Oh
Is there
yeah.
something I can do for you? He's alive? I was told that my mother and brother never survived. This is
Slightly
amazing.
drunken but alive.
I'll need to go see him at once. You'll have to excuse me. I'd better leave right away. But please, come and see us in Coral. It would be wonderful for us both to be able to thank you for helping us find each other again.
Alright, so I guess another
Union will
walk.
be the happiest
Leave me
day
alone.
Let me see. Coral.
Not too bright.
Greetings.
Their pinchers are sharp.
How do I get out? Here. Okay. So another fast travel expedition, I guess. Yeah, that's just an old mark that haven't disappeared for some reason. No, I guess not castle. Oh, he's actually walking. Okay, I guess I'll wait. Like, I don't know, 3 hours. Hopefully he will not be dead at that point, and oh yeah. Maybe I will be able to catch him there. He's heading right to Greymire, probably. Yeah, I think there is a... Right?
I can't believe I've been reunited with my brother.
Maybe this time we will be actually to meet him both at the same place. Because all this life simulation nonsense getting in the way. Yay! Finally!
What? Who? Oh, damn, not this again. Wake up! Wake up! You're not dreaming, Reynold. It's me, your brother, Gilbert. That can't be. I don't have a brother. I mean, I never knew my real family. Who did you say you were again? I am your twin brother. When we were very small, our farm was attacked by ogres. Our father and I escaped.
hello.
We thought you and Mother had both been killed. If we had only known. All I know is that traveling merchants found me in the wilderness by the
What a
body of my
shame.
mother. I was raised by the monks at
Heard any
Wayne
news
Priory.
from the other provinces?
My brother, it is wonderful to see you again. We will have much to talk about in the next days.
The land of the Altmer.
The Altmer have powerful
Well,
wizards.
I can't believe I've
Could be
been
a dangerous
reunited with my
situation.
brother.
Yeah, I've heard that like 3 times already. Or possibly more, actually. So, is it Gilbert?
I can't thank you enough for helping to reunite. We have much to discuss, but if you have time, I'd beg you to stay a moment longer and hear about our home.
Okay.
Witherley was our family's home for generations. Our parents fled it when ogres attacked. They became separated. My father carried me to safety. He later returned and believed Reynold and my mother had perished. Since ogres are cannibals, he didn't expect to find their bodies. Thankfully, however, it seems that my mother managed to carry Reynold to safety. While my mother didn't survive, Reynold did, and for that I'm grateful. But we both want more. We want our home back. We're not fighters. You appear to have more skill than either of us. Would you go to Weatherly and see if it's still inhabited by ogres?
Yeah, and I probably can kill them all, actually.
Thank you. Now, we're not quite sure where the estate is located. We'll offer up what we know, however. We believe it's somewhere south of Coral, but north of Fort Kamala. It may be difficult to find. Since no one's lived there for many years, it may be quite overgrown by now. If you find it, let us know. We'll be waiting anxiously. I wish my father had given me a better description of its location, but for some reason all he told me was south of Coral.
Okay,
Be careful.
guess
I don't know what
that has to do now. Let me see. South of Coral and to the north of some fort. Weatherly. Yeah, maybe I should actually ask and...
Hello. My sons. Yes, I've heard of the place, but I'm not sure where it is. I think your best bet would be to speak to Sabine Lal at the Fighters Guild. She's explored the back country outside of Coral quite a bit.
That's at least something.
My poor sons.
Let me see where the Fighters Guild. Here. It's kinda straight there.
Well met. How goes it? Fine. And you?
Mages Guild, and maybe the next one is actually, yeah, Fighters Guild.
Please, join me.
We're looking for recruits. Interested?
I'm actually interested in
Let me
this fort.
see. Oh yes, I remember. I think it's directly south of Coral. Place was overrun with ogres, though. Nasty brutes. Here, let me show you where it is on your map.
Thanks.
Training, beds, and...
So, in between of here and there, somewhere. And we have another Gate of Oblivion, but I'm not interested in that. I've already fought too many of those. So I'll just quit like that. And we'll try to kill all of those ogres, or at least most of those ogres. And then we'll finish playing this game, and maybe I will play something else for an hour. It's like there. Not a bad sword, right? But actually, I'll switch to that, and I have still almost 100 arrows. So that shouldn't be far from Hagdirt, where I had the other adventure with some guys of shady nature. doesn't look like any sort of farm. Maybe it's nearby. One deer. Oh, yeah, that's like a house of some sort, and oh. I think I had a really nice, not a helmet, but yeah, greater stuff of fire, and I bet ogres do not like fire, and I have 20 uses of it, so yeah, die. Thank you. That's actually OP. And well, we're not collecting that. And another one. That's not enough. Well, I guess another one. Maybe there's another one inside. Yeah, but these guys are only carrying their teeth, so... Oh, yeah, this. Let me start with a bow. So, because I'm not sure that I will hit him. And I'm okay with wasting an arrow, but I'm not okay with wasting a fireball, because I don't have many of those. Oh, he's already almost dead, so... yeah. I'll just get my arrows back. That's like 3. I guess I should look around the other side. Defeated? Yeah, cause running, just fighting these ogres and then running back to report and then running again back to here to kill them, that's just like a bit too much. Even with all this fast travel stuff. Probably there's no valuable stuff over here, because like years passed. Since then only bones and crushed furniture. Yeah, and just remains.
Hello. You haven't seen my sons, have you?
No.
Into the forest to fight those monsters.
Is your weapon stained with... Gilbert should be able to help you with anything you need. For now, I'm going to...
Yeah, a bit too much of a celebration.
Is it safe for us to return to Weatherly yet? Wonderful. Weatherly is ours. Are you ready to take us there now?
Well, if you can't really go there by yourselves,
right.
Fine.
We're off.
Oh, hello.
How do I?
They went off into the forest to fight the...
So, no, we're not going there like that. We're going like this. In a hopefully safer way. Any reward from your side? What do you think?
Thanks so much for getting us here safely. I'm afraid we aren't very wealthy, but here is all I can offer you at this time. Please, visit us again soon.
Hey, Spiky.
You are welcome here any time, my friend. At long last, it's good to stand at Weatherly again.
I'm not sure about that. That's good to stay, cause you know there are bones inside. Like, yeah, this. I killed the ogres, but everything else is still around. Well, that was my take on Oblivion, actually. So, I will edit an episode out of this, little stream, and now I will not stop everything because I still probably have an hour or two of time to stream, and we can play something else. I know you folks don't like Overwatch that much, or I would have played it, because I kinda appreciate that game, though sometimes teammates are not really intelligent and look like bots, judging by their decisions and lack of tactics. But it's still a pretty nice multiplayer shooter. So if you happen to have discount and you like shooters, maybe that's not a bad one. There's something there that is not marked on the map, it seems. And I maybe see a figure, I can't tell for sure. Is it? Oh, yeah, high. And another high. You know, the silver one. Yeah, that's kinda too much of a knockoff. I mean, my arrows are not that heavy to push the whole bear in the opposite direction. What's the place called? Fort Karmala. Well, the remains of a fort, and I guess that was not a huge fort. Looks like a tower to me. So you can't actually call it that, but that's a dungeon, right? I'm not interested in dungeons. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching this playthrough of Oblivion. Just flying around. Shouldn't spot us for the moment being. And I believe I have one friend, actually, now that I can recall it. Shouts. Oh yeah, this. How about my own dragon? He is technically half dead, but that should help still. Yeah, you see, my dragon versus that dragon. Hello. I'm not 100% sure which one is mine, but yeah, no. Oh, that's marked one, so that's, I guess, the enemy. Ancient bro. Hi. And more. And more. Yeah, he's not dead yet. Just stunned for a second. And that's almost it. So, yeah, here we go. Kill the dragon. Complete the quest.